Why everybody in the room? All right, we're live. We are live. Everything you say will be recorded and used against you. Court of law. Yeah. For whoever you against. Well, don't got to be the court. Your baby mama, anybody. Ain't no telling. I ain't worried about nothing but the court of law. Okay, cool. I don't have no baby mamas. You think we should move back, son? What's going on, y'all? Y'all think you should? What up? I can't even see, so I can see my brightness, and that's it. I can't see nothing. Okay. What about now? Can you see? That look good to you. How about this? Go live on your YouTube and tell us if it look good. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Right. I ain't even think about that. See, I don't even know. We got to figure out how we notify people. I don't even know how to notify people. Oh shit! If they on, they should send the notification. If you follow us, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what we look like. We good then. All right, let's rock. We with it. Hey, yo, I don't know if you know. If you do know, we fucks with you. If you don't know, nice to meet you. This is the Cutting Up Podcast. I'm your boy Will. I'm your man Big B. And what we do normally is, man, we shoot some episodes. We talk shit. It's barbershop talk. Oh, let me stop. But right now, we shooting live. This is raw, unfiltered, right at you on YouTube. We're trying some new shit, so we're going to see. Did you want to say anything about what we do? We need to warn y'all ahead of time. Mm-hmm. What we say cannot be held against us. Right. You feel me? Right. Well, I mean, they're going to do that anyway. But No, I'm saying we have warning. The disclaimer. Okay, disclaimer. Hey, so the stuff that we talk about, any topics that come up, we going straight off. There's no time to think about it. We going right off. So if something come out wrong, it is what it is. Sue us. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't like what we said, come be a guest. You know what I'm saying? We got a bigger couch. We got a table, whatever way you like. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to squeeze up. Yeah, you ain't got to squeeze. I like this aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? Can real niggas use aesthetic? They can't see me. My bitch they can't even guard me in there. That's right. They can't see. No, that's funny though. Can they see it? I don't know. God, they can't. That's funny. Okay. Because I don't know if we get cut off. I like this plant behind me. So I just went ahead and got on live on my page. Yeah. Are y'all on? Because I can see two people are watching. Mm-hmm. That's why. Y'all the two people. So yeah, the two people. But either way, people can watch this at a different time, man. And that's another thing that we do here, man. When we start going live, I think if you drop a topic in there, if it's worth talking about, you say, "Oh, we will address it." Yeah, we'll address it. And if it's stupid, we'll let you know it's stupid. You can talk shit to it. Facts. But how you been, man? I'm with you, shit talk. I'm lost. You lost? I'm lost. It's been a long week. Oh, that's what you mean. I'm like, I can't tell you anything that's been going on. I mean, nothing good anyway other than life. That's a good thing sometimes. That life is just going on its way. It's going. I can't recall anything exciting. Oh, anything that's worth just bringing up. That's a good thing. Not offhand, but I will. That's a good motherfucker. As we go out, I'll think of something. You know how my mind, man. I smoke too much. Hey, we're in Virginia, so recently we just had some a trial decided years ago. Some kid did one of them things that they do at school these days, but he did it to a teacher. And you said that's funny. They do that so this is what they do in school now? Yeah, they know what I'm talking about. They did it to a teacher, and damn, that can mean two different things, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Well, this one is the one that people don't come back from, if that makes sense. But she came back. She made it out and just got awarded $10 million, man. How you feel? So my question to you was, I think she could. I mean, I think 10 million is, but I didn't know she almost, got up out of here. But 10 million, I'll take that for a hand chest shot. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? That we evaluate what's the hand. She goes so long. She got 2 of them. I just think she should have got more. No. I'm with you. I'm all with you on her getting more. You're right. She could have got more because she could have. Ain't no telling what she dealing with too. Like. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I say that she should have got more. I don't know if I agree with this assistant principal getting jail time. Now that's crazy. I
don't know if she deserves the jail. Well, let me say this. I don't think she deserves more jail time than the mother.
Yeah, facts. I don't know if she'll get that.
Now, let me ask you this. This child ain't getting no time, right?
You can't. I mean,
because they ain't convict them of
elementary. Yeah.
Right.
What you gonna do with an elementary school kid? What's
juvie hall for?
For elementary school kids?
Until he turns 18.
Juvie.
Until he turns 18.
Oh, I didn't know they put them in there.
That's life. You can get life, juvie life.
So hold on.
You can get juvie life, but you can get that out at 18.
It's an elementary school kid in the same place with a 15-year-old? Or is there somewhere they break it up?
That's for the departments to take, right? You know,
that's what I'm saying. They separate it.
But I mean, I understand this is. Listen, bro. I mean, it got to be something.
I don't think.
Well, this is what I'm saying. If you can charge, well, what's the difference when you charge 16, 17-year-old as an adult and you put them in jail with a fucking man? What's the difference?
There is no difference outside of. There's no difference. That's a minor with an adult. But what I am saying,
that's worse if you ask me.
There's a clear distinction between elementary school,
not when you're shooting the motherfucker,
and high school,
but not when you shooting it.
I think it is.
There's no different.
I think it is a difference.
So
no. What I'm saying by saying it is a difference, I'm saying I believe there is a difference. Is what I'm saying. Like I don't think those two things equate. Is what I'm trying.
So you agree with the child not being charged?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. How old is like an elementary school kid?
So you agree with the kid not being charged, but the kid did the act, but you agree with everybody else going to jail?
The parents, not the principal. The parents, yes.
All of them should go to jail.
No.
Or get
if
punished.
Okay, if the principal gets punished, then I do believe all them other people should get punished. The only person that's automatic for me is the parents.
Right now, though?
Yeah.
You're telling me right now that you think everybody should get punished, but the person who did the act.
No,
just because they're a child.
Only if the principal gets punished, then everybody should.
No, fuck all that. I'm taking them out of the equation. So you telling me this little kid should
not be punished? No, the kid should not
because it's a kid?
Outside of, I mean, you can't go to that school, maybe an alternative school. No.
Bro, so you
elementary school kid.
What if he killed her?
That's still the parents. Just more time for the parents.
I'm not excusing the parents going to jail. I'm trying to get down to you still think that child shouldn't be.
No, because so when we get to the point where how many elementary school kids do you know that will go have access to the gun, go grab the gun, and then go and shoot somebody?
No,
and you want to hold it. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying we should have compassion or whatever for the child. I'm not saying that.
Right.
I'm just saying for what you said, the statement you made.
They shouldn't do serve any time.
No. It doesn't make sense what you're saying to me.
How?
Because you're saying the person who did the act shouldn't be punished.
That's a minor. We're talking about an elementary school kid.
Punish your minors in the household for doing that.
And the person that didn't do it is the one that's going to jail. Thank you. Yeah. And the person who didn't punish this kid is the one that's going to pay for it. Because you know what I want to do? I want to punish the people who are really responsible. That kid is not responsible for that, man. There's no way that kid gets a gun without an adult giving him that access.
So she's being punished, but he needs to be punished for his act because he has issues. Obviously, if you're a kid coming out shooting people, you got issues.
Yeah, your issue is you got horrible parents.
I agree with that. So they got punished too.
What are you gonna do to the kid? What would you like to see?
What I was trying to tell you was they got juvie. You can take a child to court. Juvie hall. Like what do you mean?
Okay, maybe I'm saying at a certain because I'm not against kids going to juvie and getting in trouble. I think if you're 15 and 16 and you do that, I do agree. But when we start talking about elementary school kids, that's crazy.
Listen, I don't want to see nobody go to jail.
Right.
What I'm saying is
that's crazy.
For the sake of the conversation, I can't see.
So
I can't see the mom going to jail, which she should,
and not the kid.
Why didn't the father go to jail? Were they not to go to jail?
I'm assuming he's.
All right. Next time not to be a dad, but anyway,
I don't know who that is.
I'm just saying. But then you got the assistant principal on trial for negligence, and they liable to go to jail. So you're telling me all these people going to jail, but the child who did the act, you don't see something wrong with that?
Can I ask you a question?
That's a little weird.
Go ahead.
The only reason the principal's going to jail is because somebody brought that to their attention.
To her attention, and she didn't act. She didn't act. Yeah.
Now in that case,
he got charged.
But see now, I can see why she's getting charged, but then I just don't think she needs to be going to jail. I think she needs to be held responsible.
Community service, lose your job
because she got to do a job.
But when we talking about the charges she's facing,
because what they're not taking into account is like what you're trying to say. This is a child. We've never had this happen before. Yeah. So all this shit you bringing me, what they were battling was how do we approach this? If I call the police, that's bad. If I take the bag off him, I'm gonna get in trouble. If this that, so they was battling with too much of trying to protect the child as well, but also themselves. And so now look at where they are.
And another aspect of like, okay, the principal. Let's say the principal is, you are facing prison time, but she is. The people that told her are also adults.
Are they facing that?
That's why I'm saying, okay, if she's going to prison, it should be a bunch of people, or at least 1 to 2 people, whoever knew as well.
Why wait for the principal going and not the principal?
I think the principal maybe wasn't there. She was in charge.
Oh hell no, that's the head of it all.
She was the one who was made known of.
If we doing the time,
because sometimes the principal don't know. Everything don't get to the principal. You know what I'm saying? Everything don't get to them. So.
No, don't get me wrong. The assistant principal, off of what they were saying, she had the information. She ain't acted on it. Yeah. I understand why nobody really acted on it though, because like what you were saying, it's a child. You ain't know to take it serious. You ain't know how to approach it because it's a child.
They should have did something.
Social media shit.
They should have did something.
So you definitely should
at least looked into it.
Yeah. He definitely set the precedence because
they don't play around.
Take it serious.
They don't play around. Every time even if there's a social media thing, our school, my daughter's school, they call. They investigate. They have to do a whole process order of events, and then they call and they leave a voicemail on you and send you an email to every parent.
I think it's sad that they gotta go through.
So let me ask you one more question, then. Since we back to the kid thing, you remember those girls in elementary school who had that plot to unalive that little boy? There was these three.
What?
There was these 3 girls. They had a plan. One came up with the plan. One's job was to cover for old girl, and the third girl's job was to do the actual act. Right? They was gonna unalive a little boy that they're in school with, but it got thwarted because one of the parents or something got the note or they got their messages and seen that they was planning this. And now the mastermind had planned the whole thing. You gonna do the act, you looking out cover, I'm the planning. And they was going. So the issue was what because there's no parent to punish. Because the parents, everybody has access to a knife, and the parent caught it. One of the parents is the one who caught it.
Okay.
So what do we do with these little girls who are planning to?
The same thing I said you should have did with this motherfucker who shot that teacher. With the little motherfucker who shot her.
I guess.
Shot her. Yeah, you listen. It should be. You can't. Look, when you're a child, even I don't care. What the age group is. Child. Let's say elementary.
Yeah.
You get in trouble for your actions.
I agree.
For less than that. So I don't understand why we're here.
When we start talking about,
I understand the whole it's a child. Man, listen. When that child do an adult act, bro, like that.
You have to let them know that's severe. Like, this isn't okay. But when we start talking about throwing a kid's life away for something that clearly somebody should have been whooping his behind before we got to the point of let me do this. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I don't know.
That's why I'm not.
But it's touching. It's touching. Yeah. It's a touching.
I have compassion for the kids because I do think it starts somewhere, at home or whatever. But they had a lot of signs with this kid to let you know that he was bad, right? Or that to where I feel like you should have took him. You should have took it serious because you already had this kid, labeled.
Yeah, something
as one of them type of kids.
That just doesn't happen.
Yeah. So he was just different. I mean, obviously, he was before his time, I guess, if that's a thing to say.
This was 2 years ago.
I just have a problem with the assistant principal being punished, given more years. I say it's 8 to 10 years for each charge. She got 8 charges.
8 charges.
I can't see this lady doing so much. I mean, more time than a mother. That would be my problem. So that with this whole thing, I'm a little, I get it why you didn't want to charge the kid because you probably ain't gonna find nobody who want to convict the kid. But
when you get to that,
I don't understand. But I have a hard time understanding that too because as a juvie, you go to juvenile court, you go to juvenile. If you get in trouble, you go to juvie home, or you go. They got programs. You see what I'm saying? I'm sure he's in a program, but it's just no punishment. I don't know. I'm conflicted. I know if I was shot, I'd want him.
Oh yeah, if that was me, see, I wouldn't change my tune on what I'm saying now, but I want somebody. Somebody
You
got
want
to
it?
go. Nah, not the kid, but the adults.
Okay, and this is probably taking it far fetched, and this is probably maybe I shouldn't even do this, but just to bring it up, you saying kid, but he's a kid here, but in other places he's not a kid, and in other places you do things to kids.
You get him up out of here if need be.
Because of their actions, and you ain't treating him. Oh, he's just a kid. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I speaking of that court and stuff,
Get off.
You seen
you seen
this dude that's didn't beat the 15 unalive cases? Did you see that?
15 cases.
Hold on, I can pull up the thing for you. There's 15 cases allegedly that he beat. Let me see if I have it.
Oh, girl or a dude?
A dude. So man, let me see if I can find it real quick. But 15, and I'm talking about charges to where attempted or people have got the hell up out of here. Here we go.
Where's he from?
I don't know. What you call it while under the influence?
These are different times, or this all?
Each one is a different charge.
Okay, but from different incidents.
I'm assuming so because there's some of them are felonies, some of them are the same. Those three at the top are just first degree M's, and then there's a few involuntary discharge of a firearm, and all the stuff that's tied to a shoot. Yeah. So
he just recently beat him.
He beat all of these.
Hey man, good for him. He beat him the right way.
People are debating online. I don't know all the full details. People are debating online that he had to have said something. There's no way.
No, that's not true, bro.
That's what they saying.
Stop with that shit, man.
I'm just telling you, hey, that's what
lawyers do their jobs, B.
Yeah.
And 15
of them know.
We gotta know about the case too, though. Maybe they ain't really had cameras. You know what I'm saying?
We live. We going. You know what I'm saying? We do whatever.
Google.
Yeah. 15. It's hard trying to catch a word before it comes out because we YouTube Live and the guidelines, they don't play. So let me see. Yeah, see, I'm not seeing it. They might have sold this.
Yeah, I'm not with I mean, you could beat cases. I mean, that don't surprise me.
Right.
I'm saying without playing dirt.
What you mean? What's dirt?
Well, like telling them.
Tell it.
Giving up.
Yeah, that's. Man, see, I'm not seeing it on here. If y'all see this later, you can find it. Here we go. See, I'm seeing it on social media, but I'm not getting his name. I guess he's from Chicago.
Sound like a case like that.
Yeah, I guess it's from. There it is. See, I'm seeing it on social media, and it's the same dude, but I'm not seeing it on Google. I'm trying to get his name. But anyway, it don't matter, man. Don't ever be end up. Oh, here we go. Probably heard the news. They got blah blah blah. I went to war for my life and found not guilty on all 15 counts. Oh, I think he beat him because self-defense. That's what I'm thinking. And the last charge was conspiracy.
Hey boy,
no co-defendant.
I need to get you a court channel, boy. You would be amazed.
Why you say
the way you
This is all crazy to me.
You really don't believe shit can happen.
46 to life. I would read all of this, y'all, but it's a long. And a lot of it is him.
He beat about because they ain't never made no statement or say nothing. You know, his lawyers do.
Yeah, and there was no co-defendants. There was nobody to tell on him. Not saying I don't know what happened with this man. He could have, you know what I mean, been defending his life. But he flexing on this. But I get it. I mean, this has probably been a long process. People probably said some crazy stuff about him.
I got one for you probably forgot about.
What's that?
It's about your man. So I don't understand. You know, this definitely lets me know I'm out the loop.
Mm-hmm.
So this Lil Wayne NBA YoungBoy comparison.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's for the lyrics. I think it's just for
the
impact.
Yeah,
the impact on the
generation.
Culture, right?
Yeah.
Now, that may sound outdated, but to me it's Lil Wayne. But listening to these, and I have to, you know, I don't see much of the young boy. What is it? NBA young boy stuff. But I do have some youngins out here that I watch how they act to him when they listen to him, and I never seen that with Lil Wayne. You see what I'm saying? So I almost feel like, damn, is it a comparison? Like, can you compare? Because it's so, I feel like it's two different energies.
So when I saw this, I asked my homeboy. He's more my age, but he knows a little bit more about like music than me. So I don't listen to NBA anymore, so I had to ask him for that reason. And he was like, yeah. He was like, I'm gonna be honest. He was like, I'm gonna put it like this: Lil Wayne's a better rapper. NBA YoungBoy has more influence on these YNs. He was like, I wouldn't even argue with it online.
Looking at the footage of all his concerts that he's been putting out, you can see like the crowd
it's different.
Yo, you can't handle that crowd.
And then
so you better hope that they want to act right that night, or it's gonna be problems.
He said he wouldn't even argue with it online. He was like, I wouldn't even play with them like that because it's not worth it. Like, he's a trash artist, but they'll crash out about him.
Yeah.
And then I talked to the kids at my job, right? I talked to them, and a lot of them are fans of his. And in their eyes, it's not even a good. Now, mind you, they don't know Lil Wayne like I know Lil Wayne. I don't know NBA.
And I understand that Lil Wayne that they're getting, they will never.
You get what I'm saying?
Understand it.
Plus, also, social media wasn't as big as then. If the Carter and all that era dropped now, it would be different. But anyway, they were saying it's no. They were like, no, there's nobody like NBA.
Well, see, I'm the opposite with the social media influence or whatever it is. I feel like the fame isn't as real, isn't as big, because I feel like you can have people tuned in live and this and that, but that's it though. Like, to me, a real fan is coming out to support you, like coming to your shows, buying your product. Like, you understand what I'm saying? But if I can just be on live
social and you see
just you know, or you go on, or like even all this streaming and all that. To me, it's just it's almost like a no comparison. But the thing is, if you can do it and get big numbers, cool. Especially if you're from like my area and you're still doing music and you can get these numbers. But it's the new way of music going out, so I get it. But to me, just like, you know, in every area, there's something different. You know, like before our era, it was more band and instruments and all that. So that was more music to people than the samples and all. You know,
that's true.
So, but what I'm saying is, no, I don't even know what I'm saying. I lost my train of thought.
You saying you feel like the fans were more loyal back then.
I feel like it's more. You have more real fans. Like you actually have fans. People, like real people. This social media shit, that shit, like you hear them all talking about bots and fake numbers and this and that. So
I think to be honest with you, B, I think that's the age in us.
It's not the same type of celebrity.
It's not. I agree. But I think the fans,
the celebrity now is like yo, they used to be like A-listers, you know, B-listers. Now I think they just feel like if you got a viral run, you that dude. And to me, it's like, no, you only for the
because
moment.
I don't need anybody.
To us, that's only for the moment. Like, you're really not building any substance with that.
I get what you're saying, but for me, that's because all we need is social media now. We don't need anything else but social media. Back then, they had to have street, some social media, the industry. You get what I'm saying? I had to do multiple things
the access is just too easy now
Yeah,
to make
so-
them superstars.
But that don't mean them fans are any less fans. Them NBA Youngboy
they got
fans.
he has a cult following. That's what I ain't think Lil Wayne never had that.
He never did.
Now he does have
He
diehard
never did.
fans, but there's not a cult following.
But I did see somebody say, I seen he was a reactor on YouTube, but he did say he's been watching speaking of Youngboy, the beef with Youngboy in LA, and he was like this kind of what he's saying makes some sense. This whole what is that drill rap era? It's not good for rap in the long run. And the only reason he's saying that is like because these drill rappers, think of every prominent one. It's one or two things. They're gone, or they're fighting for their life cases.
Yeah.
He's like this. Like I understand it, but the problem with drill is people really doing this.
Yeah, no. Oh yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, and that's what he's saying about NBA Youngboy. He's influencing. He has so much influence over young people, but NBA Youngboy ain't doing that.
Yeah, the hell no.
See what I'm saying? So that's what. Either way, neither here nor there. I still think I agree to the point I was making. I agree that he does have more of an influence over these YNs than Lil Wayne did.
So you think his impact was bigger than Lil Wayne?
Yes, when it comes to impact, yes. Yeah. And it's sad, but it is, yeah. But he loses in every other comparison.
And what's crazy to me, I hear his name more than I hear his music. So I don't know anything really about him outside of being like. I know I won't listen to the music because I'm not into the drill.
I tried, man.
You know,
he can't rap.
But see, with the drill though, it's not about rapping.
That's true. Now he got some dope beats and
That's
some
all it's
dope
about.
concepts. I'd be like, oh, this could have been a dope song.
A cadence to me. It seems like you just need a cadence and a dope beat.
And they lose their minds over this shit. My homeboy sent me a
just
few
make
of the
sure
songs.
you say kill and body and smoke them. So like,
He sent me a few of his popular songs, and I'm like, I don't understand. But I'm getting old.
they even call him Tupac.
No. Well, maybe they're using it
like
like
today's Tupac.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Maybe they're using a reference I don't understand. But that's disrespectful. But so I seen this video of this dude. He was like, women shouldn't talk when two men are talking. He explained it.
Mm-hmm.
He said, he says, women shouldn't be talking with two men, talking in any aspect. And what's going on, and you can make things worse. The scenario of a store, he used a store for the scenario, and a situation where you get into something happened in the store, whether it's an elevated conversation, he was like, because men understand that at any point, this could get to a point where
it's gonna get,
things could get
because we don't argue long
out of hand
without physical.
So what he's saying is, if you see too many, even if it seems elevated to you, just stay out of it and let whatever happens happen. Because sometimes men will get to that point, but they both realize that if it gets to this point, it could get really bad for either one. And you have to be willing to either stand on that or whatever. So he's saying, don't say anything because that could make it worse. We could be on a point to where we like, all right, look, it is what it is. And then you say something, and he say,
I gotta say something to you.
He said, shut up. And now your man, or the dude you came with, your family member, or whatever it is, now we've reached a point of no return in this conversation. Now at this point forward, he has to do something.
No, you don't, but yeah, I feel you.
You know what I mean? That's what most men think. Like now, if we were de-escalating or whatever, or if we was escalating, you just sent it through the roof now. Because there's almost no chance of us coming back, man.
I'm trying to think of any time if I've ever
been in a situation like that.
Because of a chick saying something.
Oh, if it's skyrocketing,
Like if it escalates
yeah.
to her. The only way I can see me doing that is if I was protecting the girl.
That's what he's saying. Like if that's his mom, his sister, his girl, and then the dude's like, shut. You know what I mean? As soon as she says something.
Me personally, that's an issue I have. I have conversations with a lot of guys, or even females for that matter, I tell them a lot. You know, you got to know your place. And, you know, I'm not saying that in a derogatory way.
You mean in a smart, you know,
you got to know your position,
how to move
in a situation like this. You can't be up there joining the conversation or even being up in a man's face on your own. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just not safe. But just like you tell us not to be in female shit.
Facts.
Like to argue with a female
all the
get
time.
into shit, right?
Why you on here arguing with? Why you on here with two women?
But for me, I'm not acting out because of no chick or because you necessarily said "fuck you, bitch" because she said something. What I'm saying is, because I'm telling you, if I tell you be quiet too, like chill
you
out,
mad at
bro.
both now?
You done brought that on yourself. I'm not here to. You gotta listen to me if you want me to defend you. Is what I'm
agree.
So,
but I'm saying
I'm not here for you to be extra.
Correct.
So and I don't need you to be extra. For me, I don't need that. So what you doing that for?
I'm saying in the instance of,
so if you ain't
it was quick. Like not saying she didn't listen to you. I'm just saying you in it with somebody and she comes out of nowhere and says something.
I believe you in Jamaica. You on your own. You want to be grown and be the man and shit.
Hey, we out.
I'm gonna leave you in Jamaica. No bullshit.
Speaking of, since we gonna get to that too. But speaking of, I wanted to get this out the way. Whose job is it to refuse another dude? What? Yeah, I know that sounds crazy.
Yeah, it was.
I had to clean that up. Yeah, it's not a pause, I promise, but you know, either way. So there was a video of this dude. This dude does videos where he goes to people that look like couples and tries to holler at the girl. Okay. For content. Whether we can debate whether he anyway, but so this is what he does. Well, one particular video blew up because he went to the girl and he grabbed her hand and was like, "Hey, what's going on? I'm trying to get to know you, blah 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 blah." And she snatched her hand back. It was in the store. I was like, "You don't see my dude standing here?" And the dude stepped back. Her dude stepped back and looked. He was looking at her and looking at the dude. He was just standing there like this. She was like, "You don't see my dude standing here?" She's like, "Oh, how am I supposed to know that's your dude? I was just trying to talk to you type. You know what I'm saying?" So she gets mad at her dude. Why am I still talking to him? Why are you just sitting there? And then the dude says, "Yeah, he's just sitting there, so maybe he don't fuck with you like that." Type deal. Whose role is it to turn that dude away? Now, she did turn the dude away, but then she starts spazzing on the dude because she's like, "I shouldn't have had to say nothing."
No, she should have turned away because of how it happened. I mean, grabbed your hand. But because of the way he did it, honestly, you're supposed to step in.
So it is. Okay.
He should have said something.
Okay.
But did he see her grab his hand?
They was like, say this.
Like, did he even know that part?
He didn't see the hand grab, but
so
he turned around and saw Buddy holding her hand.
Oh,
if that makes sense. He didn't see it coming.
No, he should. That's what I'm saying. Any physical touch is a whole different problem.
Okay, I feel you. So that's the thing for you, that touch. Disrespectful. It is. You're just trying to be disrespectful.
And you just harass my lady. So that's a whole different. Now, if you see her react different,
nah, she snatched her hand back.
No, I'm saying, but if she reacted like she was intrigued, interested, or whatever,
that's a whole different.
Yeah, you need to lead a bit.
That's a whole different. But what I'm saying, so you feel like he shouldn't have said. He should have said something.
Yeah, she was physically touched your girl. You should have did something, let alone said something.
Maybe I'm not like the
hand grab. You gotta do something.
No, I agree. The hand grab though is a normal thing dudes do. Is what I'm saying. The disrespectful part was coming to talk to the girl. To me, the hand grab isn't the part that makes sense.
The whole thing was disrespectful. I'm correct.
Correct.
You knew I was with her.
Correct. But what I'm saying is that's not the part that would have threw me over the edge. If
you don't touch her with the hand and think that I'm gonna lie. That's like what I was telling you when, you know what I'm saying, about the situation a while ago. Yeah. Come on, you seen something. You seen it, and you seen it, and you ain't do nothing. Man, I don't know nobody to do that shit.
You was just sitting there.
You was admiring.
You was just weird shit up.
You saw how? What? Did you watch how it was like the angle? Did you see the windmill?
So you want to talk about the two girls in Jamaica? Would you leave your homie?
Yeah, that's true.
So if you haven't seen the viral post, it's a girl in, two girls in Jamaica. You know that hurricane's coming. They raised the ticket prices, airlines, all of them, to get out. One friend couldn't afford it. The other friend could. The other friend, the one who could afford it, left. She got up out of Jamaica and left her friend behind. So the friend that was left behind made a post. It went viral since then. I doubt they still friends. She was saying how she got left. She was stranded, and her friend pretty much is dirty for doing that. So the question to y'all, if y'all see this video, is: do you save yourself? Are you supposed to stay with your friend? Do you now? No. Before y'all start, we don't know if she had money for the friend. But even still, if she did have money, what's to say your friend is the type that'll pay you back?
I mean,
so how do you feel about? Would you leave your homie in Jamaica to fight the hurricane? Now the hurricane's over the whole island. It's not like there's somewhere safe per se to go.
Look, they went together. They're supposed to leave together.
I feel you.
They two females in Jamaica by themselves. I mean, that to me is dangerous. That could be dangerous.
Leaving her by herself.
But now you have a catastrophe, and you're leaving her.
She could get lawless.
I mean, it could get it can get crazy. But I mean, I swear this friendship shit is.
It's a tricky situation.
No, it ain't supposed to be so tricky though. I just don't see how people have the type of. I just believe there has to be more to this story.
Like maybe they not.
The only thing I can think of to give it some damn weight is maybe she had kids she had to get back to. I don't know, but because I'm also thinking too, like, why would you pay $1,000 more to get home when you shouldn't have had to pay that?
Well,
so I was kind of stuck on that.
That's true too.
You know
but
what I'm saying? Like,
you also want to get out.
I want to get home,
yeah.
So I'm thinking, why? Maybe I shouldn't be counting her pockets, but why you ain't pay for your girl to go home too?
That's true too.
And at that point, I'm gonna be honest, it shouldn't be about paying me back. Because, I mean, you stuck in Jamaica, it's like survival.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? it ain't too drastic, but it is, because we stranded here, we ain't from here. Wherever the hell we supposed to be staying is,
I'm trying to find it. It's going to be hard to find because it's a social media thing she put. It's not like a news. You know what I mean?
But, boy, I tell you what, boy, you find out a lot about your friends when you go out of town, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. For me, I would
Are they still friends?
The way the post was going, I don't think so. The way she was talking about it, but you know how women are. They'll get all that emotional shit out, and then maybe they'll talk about it, or maybe they type the fight, and then be cool.
And then, when she left, did she check on it? Did she try to?
Now, allegedly, she hadn't heard from her.
I don't think they was friends.
She hadn't heard from her, but remember that she did
Something
that.
might have happened on the trip to where she was like, "The hell with this motherfucker."
I think this is somebody talking about it. You don't travel without money. That's just what people.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see how.
Oh, one of them had kids.
See,
sorry, gotta go.
Ain't no excuse. If you got kids, you gotta go.
Some people saying not all people will obey the female rules, the girlfriend rules. Yeah.
I mean, too, that's what I'm saying. So look, that's what I was trying to get at. If they felt like it was survival mode, right? You're not thinking about nobody but you and yours. And I'm just keeping it 100. Like, I don't know how close they were.
I'm going to my kids first. She's not a friend.
And then even if they weren't close, maybe they weren't. Nothing is close enough like your kids.
Yeah.
Family. So people's principles are different, man. I mean, they're intact.
Well,
what would you have did?
Now that I know that, wait, what are we going with? I don't have the money? Okay, it doesn't matter. If I had the money, I'm paying for my friend's ticket. Even if I'm not going to get it back. If I didn't have the money and I need to get to my kids, see, that's crazy. Is that my best friend?
I don't think it's
like you said.
You say that when you bring the kids involved.
Is that my best friend?
About the kids, there's no choice in it. Like really though. You know what I mean? Like
they got a mama
here to get.
It's not like I'm leaving them by alone. You know what I mean?
Well, see,
because I have a rule. I have a rule.
I think it's different for dudes though, because I don't think dudes would have took offense if you left.
No.
If one of us leave.
If he wasn't mad, he'd be like,
Yeah,
damn,
man,
that's fucked up, but I understand.
but it's like, you can feel you a man.
Yeah, you gotta
But we
fend for
talking
yourself.
about women, like, you out there offended in Jamaica.
And she's by herself, like you
with
said.
no money, obviously, because you ain't have $1,000.
So you're at the whim of Jamaican.
But now, if it's a thing where she was standing on principle and I didn't want to pay this $1,000 to go home, like I was thinking in the beginning, man, you can't feel sorry for her and fuck her. She decided to stay home. I decided to go home.
I'm a firm believer. Let's say this, B. Say I'm with you, right? I said this before, I think. Say I'm with you. You like, we going out somewhere, right? And I know you. I'm cool with you. And say there's another dude that you like, oh, this is my homie. What's his name? It's Will. This is my homie. Cool. This has always been, this was instilled in me from a kid. For this night,
we together.
Exactly. Whatever happens, if 3 people go there, we all got to get back.
Right.
And then from there, I don't even know your home.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
I'm on that same type of time.
So that's.
But if I'm caught in a tornado or whatever this hurricane, and we ain't got no more to do.
Yeah, but I can't fight a hurricane. Yeah, we
can't. And look, money thin. They not treating us right here. I'm hungry. I want to sleep in a nice bed.
And I got a family waiting on me.
Like what my life is like at home. My lady. You know
man, if they lose me.
I got my dogs. Like, yo,
right.
They be all right without me. I ain't no help to them. If I'm famished, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no strength.
But it's different dudes. Like,
you know what I'm saying? You can't carry me around. I'm a big dude. So
I
might as well just go home.
You a dude, you better make it in Jamaica. You better survive.
You can make it without me, man.
Yeah.
You ain't need me.
It's only a few days, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, but make sure you
but
get inside.
Can't do that though, because you just gotta look out for each other. Y'all gotta do better than that. That's why I said I don't think they was friends.
That's what people are saying. But I don't know. I don't know. That girl could have been scared for her life. When people are scared for their life, they.
You ever wondered? And I'm taking this. I just popped in my head.
Go ahead.
Why, like some of these women you might have watched over the years, not naming no particular names, I don't want to do that. But just whether you know them or whether they're on TV, you know matter. And they bad, you know. Like I said, whether you know, but they don't get married. Well, they still not married.
I think it'd be
You think that's a choice thing like they say it is?
To some degree, yeah.
Or you think it's
I think it's more so.
Who you think it's on more, the man or her?
Her. Because you've ran into a man that was
sure.
A good dude. You know what I mean? Or somebody for you. I won't say good dude. It was a dude for you that was trying to do whatever you needed him to do. I guarantee it. The issue is, I think, for me, more so, and I'm speaking generally, there's no self-correction. I think everybody, men and women, need a self-correction. Things have to be said or things have to happen to you in life that you say, if you don't have that in you, and these fine women, if you got millions of dudes, which most women do, but if you're famous, you don't need a man for nothing, money-wise. And then you got all these dudes, there's no, hey, I don't like your attitude. She's going to be like, you know how many people want me? Let's move on. And all he was trying to do was like, hey, this is a behavior that you need to correct. But he can't do that in a situation where she feels like I'm above correction. That's what I think most of those women issue.
I can't stand how they've been single all this time, but then now they want it. When
as they get older,
bad
or that.
When they see.
You talking about Vivica A. Fox? Just say Vivica A. Fox. No, fuck it.
Fuck it with you. She's one of them, though. You can say she made an announcement, but I'm just saying. Shit, I'm talking about people we know. I don't talk about celebrities.
No, I get it.
On the celebrity tip, though, there are a lot of celebrity women, whether you think IG models, magazine models, whatever, or actresses, they still not married.
But that may be the time that they grew up.
They looking good, twisted. You know what I'm saying?
That may be the time they grew up. That may be it, though.
Bro, they older than us, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, that's what you don't know no men that's out here, and you like this motherfucker never grew up, or this motherfucker, or if he did grow up, he let all the shit pass.
So it doesn't mean the same thing for women, because for the men I know it's that, but I didn't know.
I think it's worse for women because men were after you. For men, it's not as bad to me because traditionally speaking, you're after the women. So that means you let motherfuckers pass you by. As a woman, you let all these dudes pass you by, then you get to an age and you're like, dang, I shouldn't have done this, or I should have treated this one better, or you know what I'm saying? If she even regrets it, some women may not even want to be with nobody.
No, and I get
Yeah,
it.
it is
Right.
what it is. Yeah.
But that's what I was saying. Like, but at some point,
Yeah.
I think you do, because that era has to die too. Because for one, I don't think nobody wants to die alone. So you can't rely on your kids forever.
And a lot of them make those comments.
Family, you know? But you see what I'm saying? So that's what it really boiled down to. So, and more importantly, you don't want to be an honest woman. You don't want to be made an honest woman.
That's something too.
I mean, you understand what I'm saying? That's what it's really supposed to be about.
I get it.
It ain't supposed to be about I'm showing you my independence and I can do the same as you as a man. You know what I'm saying?
Now, but then you hear women come out and say that no real woman wants that. They do that because they
well,
have to.
You can say that because listen to Aisha Curry. Look how she always comes up into the topic. Not
Yeah,
to call
she's
her out.
just.
I'm just saying there are.
No,
that's just an example. Like to most women who would, you know, exchange their life for yours, it sounds like you complain.
You don't like,
or you're not satisfied. Let me
Yeah.
say that you don't appreciate
it. She just has a bad PR team. That's all, or a lack of one. That's all.
That don't have nothing to do with PR. But that's her feelings.
It is her feelings, but
that just goes to show.
A PR team
also goes to show though, you really can't satisfy a woman totally. No, and that's not a. No.
I know we're speaking generally.
That's not a knock. That's just what I'm saying. Because life will always want. You can always want more out of life. I mean, you can get complacent or whatever. But what I'm saying is, you can even have it all and they still not be happy, bro. How many times you done heard that? Shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Now we going somewhere. I agree. You ain't lying.
I mean.
No. Now that I know where we going, I'm on the train.
Well,
yeah, I'm gonna hop on.
What I'm saying is, like, because how many times have you heard, like, you know, how many men we know, good job, they pay well,
some women
take care of everything, but they probably barely home because they got to work hard. And so here the women go talking about,
I'm gonna tell you
whatever, that's why they want a divorce because they don't get no affection or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you this. I firmly believe 99% of women feel that, no matter who she with. I feel that. Now, do they all voice it? Do they all let the world know?
You said all women feel what?
Exactly what you was talking about. Well, not necessarily but what you was just talking about. Non-appreciative, or I feel like, because we all get complacent. I think 99% of women, at least the women, I'm just going from my experience. The women I've met in my life and I've seen, talked to, friends, whatever it is, they've all felt, it could be a dude that's dope as hell to outside to you, whatever. And they've all felt that way because we all get complacent. Now, do they necessarily say it out loud, or, you know what I mean? But I think all women feel that way at some point. And then a lot of them learn the hard way. That the grass ain't always green on that side. A lot of them find out the very hard way. What's her name? I don't want to keep bringing her names, but one of them famous women wants her dude back. Got divorced. She did the divorce. Now she want him back. Now that she
you know what I be thinking outside. That is? I don't know about this particular. I'm talking in general. I be feeling like because women either get like a new body, they lose weight, kids graduate, they leave the house, and they just, especially like those ones that start out young, got married young, had kids young, and they just hit that, especially probably when they get around that 40 mark. And you know, that's that. Let me relive my youth.
And outside ain't as fun as it used to be.
Yeah,
that's what
you don't know that because you ain't outside. Because as you're watching and listening to your friends and everything sounds fun.
It sounds fun
until you out there, you got to deal with them. They don't tell you all the bullshit you got to deal with.
And then she looking for that dude that was there all the time. And now that he's gone,
you left him, and you wonder why now you done scarred him, and wonder why he don't want to treat you the same.
And now he one of them outside shit. Yeah, now he one of them outside motherfuckers doing the same shit to your friends. So yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
That's how it goes, though.
It is.
Look, man, what you got going on with the, how you think this gambling shit going to unfold? You
think they're cooked?
You going to nip it in the bud? No, I mean, like, are they going to nip it in the bud? Or are we going to find out many more? Are we going to find out they be part of this? Or you think they just going to, I feel like these players are scapegoats and shit.
I agree.
Whoever they got.
I agree wholeheartedly. I think there'll be more names, but it won't be like that.
And they're scapegoats. Not saying they didn't do wrong. If they wrong, they wrong.
Yeah.
But you're saying that
they're not the big fish.
Yeah. My thing is they don't sound like they're the big fish of this, but you put them out there on play.
Yeah, their pictures is everywhere.
So one or two things, because you know that they can't hold water because they're not true criminals. You know what I'm saying?
If everything's true, one of them, what they saying, you're right. You are right, Lemon. You're right. They can't.
Because somebody asked me, like, if the mob or the mafia, whoever is involved, jokingly or not, you know, you heard Gilbert talking about, I'm talking, whatever. You got these players.
No, what is he supposed to say?
No, but what I'm saying is these players are more than likely going to talk because the role that they had in it, I would think would be like they were being used in a sense for it to be, you know, pop off, right? Or whatever. But what I'm saying is, you know, they're going to talk.
Do you want?
But the mafia usually, you know what I'm saying?
I don't want to talk. That's what I'm saying. Like,
but this. So check this out.
Whatever y'all gonna do,
if you
I'll
ever
take
watch
that.
any of the movies and watch the mafia movies, they knock you off. You don't get a chance to talk.
That's true too.
It's just because you caught the charge and we in trouble now. We gotta get rid of the, you know, collateral damage. So I don't know. I feel like I don't know.
I hear
blown out of proportion.
Now, one of these experts, when I was watching, said that he did mention that. He said that the mafia had to transform. He's like, it's not that mafia that y'all thought.
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not as heavy into people missing as they used to be because that brings too much heat. They're more into money stuff than they are that. He was saying, so he was like, don't get caught up in the hype of, oh, they're getting mafia families. Oh, people are gonna go. He's like that. They had to change. Now, not necessarily saying it won't happen,
right.
but he was saying, yeah,
like, look, not to be
it's
funny.
not the same.
People houses are burning down and stuff. Not to start no rumors, but come on, man. Conspiracy.
Yeah.
Mighty coincidence. I don't believe in coincidence.
I don't trust it because I think, well, never mind. Let me stop. I think Adam Silver might be in some hot water.
He should be. He should be fired. Like,
if
the principal going to jail and she ain't do nothing.
Yeah,
so
that you put it like
type of shit.
You put it like that. I'm just saying
this shit is happening on his watch.
It is.
I mean, or it's being exposed on his watch.
And if they knew, and allegedly,
I feel like it's been going on forever.
Allegedly, people knew about it. League offices.
So. Yeah, they know about it. You know what they do?
Now, if he knew, I don't know.
They protect themselves so that when the shit come up, they can isolate the incident.
Yeah.
Down the Heat isolated that, knowing damn well that was probably more referees and players in on that. I'm sure. You know, I'm sure they could have did what they were doing now. Then they isolated that. They isolate all these players that's been caught recently. That we heard about that got suspended over the years for a little farther. You find out it's part of a bigger investigation. That tells me the NBA knew. They just be trying to hide it. So it don't bump them in there.
You got to prove I knew, though. That's the thing. That's the problem. Who knew? The NBA is a big thing.
Well,
who knew?
My thing is this. If, like I was just saying, the principal is going down
and how much
for an act of someone else's because they are supposed to be in charge of the school or whatever. He's supposed to be in charge of the NBA and the players. I mean, you put fines and regulations. And
this is your circus.
That's what I'm saying. So they breaking your rules and this and that. So
but we know what he really is. What you know what a commissioner really is.
What is it?
I'm just a guy that works for the owners. The owners are his bosses. Technically,
no, he's their boss.
Okay, but he's appointed by the owners to regulate them.
Which makes
so technically
I didn't even know that. So
that
even tells me more reason that they all in on it.
Really?
Yeah, because you're not gonna put nobody in that ain't gonna let us get you don't vote nobody in that ain't gonna be with the shit.
You don't get nobody. You don't get there without
you're not gonna fuck up what we got going on. You're gonna be the face of this shit though. Yeah, that don't make no sense. Shit, all that mob shit's been involved in the professional sports and gambling.
And when it gets this big, you don't know who's what. You know what I'm saying? Well, we as average people is what I'm saying. Man, we don't know who's what.
I don't want to say names.
I don't want to put that out.
I won't be surprised if any of the damn
more people,
like players, we hear about gambling and just doing stuff. Whether it be for their family. Look, and I ain't saying some old.
No.
Some people got gambling problems. Some people do it to make their family rich. Shit, make themselves rich. I mean, whatever you did it for. I'm not gonna knock it. I don't knock it. I'm not. You ain't supposed to do it. But this is how I look at it. These owners have rights and ownership in these betting casinos or these betting sites.
Oh, you talking about that side of it?
Yeah, so I'm like, if they can do it, then you should let the player be able to do a little something too.
See, I don't think
not to where it hurt the game. No, of course not. But I just feel like they can't be the only ones that get it.
I don't think the players, when you say players involved here about it, I don't think the players will be involved to the point where you were complicit in the crime. I think the players will be involved.
You come to me, I ain't start this. I'm the player. You came to me.
Wait. Are you talking about, which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the gambling part?
Well, I'm just talking in general.
In terms of the tables?
All the facts.
Yeah, but there's two different cases going on.
Well, that's the poker. I'm talking about the gambling.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying now. If you're talking about that
shit,
part.
that's something totally different. To me, I feel like that's what all rich people do. Like, what are you supposed to do?
You got a lot of money to spend.
Yo, but you know what I did hear though about that poker shit? When they run these private rooms and shit, right? The reason why that these motherfuckers, okay, how'd it go? They said the reason why they're coming down on them is because when they run these private poker rooms, the actual casinos lose out because those big fish ain't in their plane. They're in the private rooms playing.
Follow the money.
You see what I'm saying? And so they're losing out.
On those millions of dollars.
Which is why, I guess, coming down.
I told you about the documentary on the biggest casino heist ever.
No, was that Ocean's 11?
Nah, this is real world stuff.
But I'm sure.
But like that,
I'm sure.
So it's some casino in like the Middle East, I guess, somewhere. Like one of the biggest casinos. Long story short, they set up, these people buy out a hotel floor to do this gig. They're after this Chinese dude, right? He's the target. They intercept their emails and all that after the fact. But they set up a whole floor. Now this is a casino, but they have floors of a hotel. But then they convinced this dude that the uppity floor, the big boss, because this dude is spending millions. The big boss floor is up. It's not the regular. These are regular people. But all it was a floor that they rented out and converted everything to look like a casino. Everybody there is an actor except him and his people.
How did they pull that off without the casino?
It's considered one of the greatest heists of, I guess, modern
history. It sounds like the dumbest heist.
They got him for millions of dollars. He goes downstairs. They didn't know until he goes downstairs and they see him. They're like, Mr. because they knew who he was. The reason they knew he was coming is because there are emails between the casino back and forth. So they're like, Mr. Are you gonna bet there? And the real casino, he was like, nah, I just lost all my money upstairs in the private floor. He said, what private floor? By the time they went up there, the stuff is gone. Everybody's cleared out. They're gone. They said it's like 6 main people, but there was over like 50 people involved. Millions of dollars. But there's 6 main masterminds. And I think they caught 1 or 2, but the other ones they never caught. Crazy as hell.
How many millions?
I can't remember the exact number. I can find it for you. But they the reason I brought this up when you were talking about the money, there's multiple agencies involved trying to get these people because of that. Because that casino money, like you were saying, that Vegas money. The casino lost money that night because they didn't get his money.
I'm trying to tell you, girl.
Got to be more careful. I told you, speaking of, let me not put that out there, actually.
Yeah, it's too loud.
Yeah.
It's too loud, crew.
I think, I'll be